Are you ready for school to start? Even though it's going to be a different kind of year, we still need to get ready. You might pick out a new lunchbox. You might pick up some new clothes. Also,
gotta get a haircut.
You'll also learn all about what your teachers expect you to do and how to be a good friend at school. On the first day of school, whether you are at home in your living room or at school in a classroom, you wonder if you've shown your new classmates or your teacher who you really are. Were you kind enough? Were you a good enough friend? Did you show what you know? Were you wearing your favorite shoes? What does your parent or guardian tell you? They might say, I love you, I'm proud of you, I want the best for you. Do what you know is right, use your manners, and be kind. They might even put a little note in your lunchbox. In today's Bible verses, our friend Paul is writing a good luck letter of sorts to some other people who were doing something new. They were new Christians, and Paul is helping them to learn what Christians do. He tells them those very same things. He wants them to go out into the world knowing that they are loved and how to treat each other and anyone else that they might meet. He even tells them to talk things out if they've been fighting. Then he tells them how to really stick out in the world, how they can really show the awesomeness of God just through their behavior. He tells them to celebrate God with every bit of energy they have, to be extraordinarily helpful, to pray hard every day, to be strong but also gentle, and to help make peace in the world. And it almost sounds like Paul is teaching those early Christians to be heroes. Have you ever played the game where people talked about what superpower they would have if they could choose for themselves? Jackson and I talked about that. He said that if he could choose any superpower, he would have the power to listen so closely that he could hear what people's hearts are saying. I said that I would have the power to send a hug so big that someone could feel it, even if they weren't in the same room with me. What would you choose? What would be your special skill if you could have any superpower to make the world a better place? Paul made some suggestions for us. He said we can focus on things that are good, true, noble, real, world-changing, and deeply kind to other people. Think about some of your favorite heroes. Can you imagine how weird it would be if we really did get to choose our own superpowers and everybody chose the same one? If everyone had the same strengths, can you imagine the things that wouldn't get done? Who wouldn't get saved? God gave every one of us different strengths and different talents so that there would always be someone who could do what needed to be done. The way we live our lives should celebrate each of us and all of the things that make us special, all of the things that are different about each of us. But we should always keep learning to be prayerful, gentle, and peaceful. This school year, I want us to learn to be those things for each other more all the time. I know that you can do it. Now, if I were the nostalgic pandering type, I'd end this adventure like this.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!